Die4 Radio, Mad 4, the Mad 4 report. We are back, you motherfuckers. Yeah, just played you some. This last track we just played was that classic Thugged Out from Yukmouth's first solo album. You know what I'm saying? Thugged Out, that's my shit. That's my shit. Played you some tracks off the Regime Religion, the original Thug Lords album. Played you some of that. And you know what? Speaking of our special guest in the motherfucking house, what half of those Thug Lords? We got a little kid in the house. Hey, what it do, man?
What's up, Love One, Man 4? What's up with it, my G? How you doing, Love One?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. We're alive, and even though it's an ugly ass day down here, it's all rainy and shit. But hey,
man,
everything's all good.
It's all blessings, though, man. It's a beautiful day, man. Even when it's cloudy out, man, it's still a blessing. We above ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got action, man, so it's looking good, man. You know?
Yeah, man. Before we get started, I want to say thank you for making time to come fuck with me on the show. Thank you, man. I appreciate that shit.
It's all good. I fucks with you, man. I fucks with you, man, for. I fucks with you, man. It's all love, man. It's an honor to be here on Die4 Radio, man, and just to do my thing, man, and just to holler at you, man, and breathe and get to breathe on everybody online, man. You know, I love you for showing that love to the regime, man, too. You know.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. Like I said, I interviewed just about almost everybody, but
yeah,
I mean, the only guy that's really hard to get a hold of is Drew Down because he's running around everywhere, and Tech 9, Tech 9 is gonna be like that's gonna be a challenge when that guy got free time.
Tech's busy right now, man. Tech busy, but you know it's all love. When you do catch up with him, man, it's gonna be all love for sure. You know. It's going to be all love, man. I'm just happy to be here, man. You know, I was listening to what you had going on, man, and it's an honor, man. I respect it. I like the movement, man. You know?
Thank you, man. I appreciate that shit. I mean, I really appreciate the shit.
For sure.
Like I tell everybody, I don't get a cent off this show. I lose money just doing the show, but I do it for the love of hip-hop and the love for the underground shit. You know what I mean? And but the fact that we got to keep this hip-hop shit alive because they're perverting it right now with the new generation. They're perverting it, the shit they're feeding down their fucking throats and shit. So it's shit like this. Platforms like this are needed, man. The underground shit.
Yeah, I really don't like a lot of the platforms, a lot of these artists nowadays because they, you know, it's like the essence is lost, the culture. They're not saying nothing. Music always had a message, man. They don't have no message in the music. You know, they also giving a lot of the imagery that they're putting out to the youth is like kind of like homosexual, and it's not really, it don't really move me. They call it swag, but I look like that shit like you got on women's jeans. That's not swag. It's like you look like a bitch, homie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real with you. But pop is that right now because it's a lot of money to be made and it's wide open. It's then took over the whole music genre, so I love that. I love that the youth has embraced it, the world has embraced it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really loving the energy, but I just want some real music to come back with a message that can touch the soul. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man.
And you know what? There's a lot of dope-ass music coming from the veterans, the pioneers, the legends right now, especially from the West Coast right now, who I think is the hottest coast right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as music coming up from all over this motherfucker, dude. From young to old. You got a lot of dope music coming up from the West Coast, a lot. And right now I think they're on fire.
For sure, the West Coast is on fire. There's a lot of talent on the West Coast, man. And no matter what, where you from, you got to come through the West Coast because the industry is home base right here, you know. So they got to come through here for sure, too. And a lot of veterans is putting it down. You're right, but the way the game has took how it has evolved, a lot of them is not getting the credit that they deserve. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
And you know, because it's changed now. It's not even about talent no more. It's about the budget. How much money you got? That's all it's about. Straight up. You know, the game has changed. But I like it though. I like where it's at though because I just got back. I don't know if the listeners know, you know what I'm saying? I took a nice federal vacation, so I just got home.
You call it a vacation.
federal vacation, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm analyzing the game right now. I've been recording, you know what I'm saying? I've been recording a lot, and a lot of producers have sent me a lot of music, and I've just been shredding everything they send me, and I'm just, you know, analyzing the game and seeing where it's at right now, and just putting my plan of attack down so I can come out and put it down and put us back on the map like we're supposed to, you know?
That's what's up, man. And I could tell by your energy right now that you're ready to tsunami that motherfucker, man. So when you get your stuff, all the music coming out, you better just email me so you get that fucker playing.
I got you. I'm most definitely going to hit you off, man. I'm going to hit you off. You be one of the first players that I will drop something off to, man. As soon as I go mix and master this stuff, I got a lot of music, man. I got a lot of music, so I got to sift through it and see what I want to do and how I want to release it. You know, just put the strategy down, man, so I can get it to the fans and make sure I can touch as many people as I can, man. And hopefully the energy that I'm bringing and the message that I'm bringing can touch some souls, man, and we can just get you know, keep hip-hop alive, man, straight up, man, 'cause I love this shit, you know?
Right. Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
Man.
Now, I got to ask this question because I asked this question to everybody who's been on the show for the first time.
All right.
It don't really have to be in that order, but who are some of the rappers that influence you? Who's your top 10, top 5? Who are some of the artists that are your top artists?
Man, I grew up a hip hop head all my life, man. My father introduced me to hip hop when I was very young, man. But I would say I was influenced. I mean, I've been influenced by many artists, man. So it's kind of hard. Now, I could tell you who my favorite artist is. I could tell you who my favorite, but I've been influenced by a lot, man, because I grew up as a student of the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? Since I was a child, so I've been influenced by many different influential artists, man. I mean, from like Big Daddy Kane to LL to all the way up to the days of Tupac and Nas and shit like that. But I mean, as a kid, man, since I was fresh out the womb, I've been bumping hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all the way back in Crush Grooving and all that shit, I loved all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But as far as who really,
I dig it.
Like, I like lyrics, man. I'm always into the lyrics. I'm into the message and the delivery. I like the flavor of the artist, the MC. You know what I'm saying? But so my top guys is like Nas and Pop, personally, man. And then like Jay. You know what I'm saying? They're my top guys, man. And that's who really influenced me, man. Ever since I first seen that Nas halftime video, man, I remember I said, yo, this kid's dope right here. I'm fucking with him. And I just started studying his shit, his craft. And as far as like Tupac, growing up in East Oakland, man, you know, I mean, I was hit with Tupac from day one, you know what I'm saying? And Too Short, too, you know, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know? Because he was from he right in the same neighborhood as me.
Right.
So that was like the first MC I really seen. Like, damn, that's Too Short, okay, you know? Because he's from the neighborhood and everybody bumped his shit, you know? But, yeah, I love it, man. I just want to do the same thing to these kids coming up, man. I want to influence them, you know? That's it, man. And give them a positive
And you know what's cool about this show? We got a lot of young listeners, so you're going to probably end up having a lot of more supporters and followers after this interview because we do have a young fan base as well, and they're all over the world and shit, so that's what we're here to do, homie. Get that shit out.
Yeah, man. I want to touch the youth, man, that's what I want to do, man. I want to give them a positive image. Give them some good music to vibe to, and I just want to see them all do their thing, man. If there's some young MCs out there, you know, study your craft, man. Keep on practicing till you get perfect, man. Keep on writing, keep on grinding, because it's gonna happen, man. Don't let nobody kill your dreams, man. Straight up.
Right. No, that's
Straight
facts,
up,
man. That's facts, and this is why I love doing this shit, man. We do this shit.
Yeah.
Now,
we do this.
How did you get down with Yukmouth and became part of the regime? How did that all go down?
All right, well, I'm not familiar. I'm not sure if the listeners are familiar with like 3 Times Crazy, The Sneak.
Yep.
The Mob. The Mob was T Looney and Eclipse. They made a group called Sidle, man. R.I.P. to Eclipse. But anyway, Yuck is basically my family. Yuck is my family, man. And 3 Times Crazy, I have a family member that's in 3 Times Crazy. And I grew up in East Oakland on this block called Walnut. Walnut is like the street where all the hustlers hang at, man. They do their thing. It's a legendary block. in East Oakland. So I'm from Walnut, you know. Keep the Sneakers from Walnut. 3 Times Crazy's from Walnut. The regime damn near like was formed on Walnut. You know what I'm saying? So like before we was the regime, we rolled with the mob. The mob was Drew Down, Richie Rich, 3 Times Crazy, the Loonies, the Governor, Swoop G. That was the mob. And me and Mad Maxx was like the youngest cats in the mob. We was like the babies. So it'd be me, Yukmouth, Mad Maxx, and Fat Boston. We riding through L.A. every day, man, blowing big tree, going to the club, partying. But let it be known, man, Max ain't even old enough to be in the club. We teenagers, man, but we going in with Yuck at the time. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
It was us every day, and we was like, yo, we need a name, man. We need to name our crew. We was like, yo, we the regime. Then we like, we need a logo. We came up with the dragon. And then that's just how that shit all evolved. We just start recording music and hitting the streets hard. Me and Mad Maxx hit the streets real hard, man. We was on the pavement putting the footwork down real tough back then, man. And we created a large buzz at the time. We was like a West Coast Wu-Tang or some shit, man. And
yeah.
And that's like what happened. That's how it all started, man. That's how it all started. It was me, Maxx, Fats, and Yuck, man. And then the shit just blew up, man. Gonzo, LQ, Tech 9, Drew Down Kane, Sibo. I mean, it just all came together, man. Keisha Cole too. Keisha Cole is with us every day too. A lot of the fans probably don't know, but Keisha's really a regime affiliate. She was like a protege of the regime at the time, man. But she came up, she got a record deal, and she got on. But at first, we was all working at Tony's studio. Yeah, for real, man. A lot of people was down with the regime. Redman, you know what I'm saying? We had a lot of music with Redman back then. We was all the crew, man. But always fool. I made a few mistakes in the game, man. One mistake, I'm not even gonna say it's a mistake. It's a learning experience. I always fool with the streets, and the streets is what kind of pushed my career back somewhat, man. Because the labels used to be scared of me, man, because they thought I was a liability due to certain situations that I was involved in. But I was young back then. I had to learn, man. You know, so everything is good. It's all growth and evolution, man. It's all good, man.
Yeah, as long as, hey, we all were young once. We all did stupid shit. You know what I mean? We blew some shit. I know I blew some opportunities a long time ago. But you live and learn, man.
Yeah, we live and we learn, because at the time I had and I didn't even know, I didn't understand the music business back then. I was just a young hustler that made music. I had no clue about the business, man. I didn't know about publishing. I didn't know about, how many points of the royalties you're supposed to get. I didn't know none of this shit, So I had to learn everything, man, and you learn through trial and error, man. So as I grew older, I learned more and more about the industry, because if you don't know, you will get screwed. You know what I'm saying? And just thank Lord that I wasn't a dude that was quick to sign on anything back then, because I might not have been conscious, but I wasn't a fool. So I saved myself a lot of headache by not getting twisted and having somebody and signing my life away to something that wasn't right. So that was a blessing right there. So in the first Regime album that came out, actually, we put that out. We had a distribution through Southwest Distribution at the time, but they robbed us. We had a distribution deal overseas. They robbed us, and we got robbed, man, straight up, because I didn't know the game. I was 18 years old, and I had a buzz that was out of this world. Every major label, every major company was calling my mother's house trying to find me and Mad Maxx at that time, man. A&R's flying out every weekend.
Yeah, that's true, because I remember the time you guys' name was buzzing a lot, too. And, we didn't have social media back then, but you heard it from the word of mouth and shit.
This was word of mouth, man. That shit was big. We was pushing units, man, straight out the trunk, pumping them. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't know what we was doing, man. We just were some young dudes with a passion for the game, and we just went for it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But
so the album you're talking about that you got fucked over for was the Regime Religion album, the one that came out in 2001, correct?
Yeah, Thug Lord Religion, Regime, Thug Lord Religion, yup. Mad Maxx and LIL'Ke. Yep, featuring Sibo, Yukmouth, Fat Bossy, Keisha Cole, and Steady Mobbin that was signed to No Limit at the time, with Master P, and Eclipse. R.I.P. to my partner Eclipse, man, from Seidel, man. It was a nice album, man. It was like the hottest shit in Oakland at the time, man. Bay Area. That was
one of the most hottest underground rap albums that nobody heard of at that time, because you guys, a lot of music was coming out of 2001. Hip hop was on fire.
Man, that shit was big.
Your album was known by people.
That album came out the same day. I remember when it came out, bro. We dropped it off to the record store. It came out the same day as Scarface. I think Scarface had The Last of a Dying Breed. It was Scarface and Mystical. We all dropped on the same day. That shit sold out that day. That was just from the street buzz that we had from our presence in the streets. No social media, no radio play, just from straight presence of the streets, just hitting all the traps, all the hustle, where the hustle's at, and the word of mouth. And that shit was big. It was big, man. I still get a lot of love for that album, man. I still get a lot of love for that album.
I love that shit. Yeah. But Mad Max, that was a beastly album, man. With no promotion, none of that shit.
Yep.
It did what it was supposed to do, man.
It did what it was supposed to do, man. And we had a budget. We had a nice budget for that album, actually, man, but we just didn't know what we were doing. You know what I'm saying? Right now, with the money I got right now, that album would have went crazy, bro. But I didn't know what I was doing at the time, man. We spent a lot of money doing that album, man. But as far as like producing the album, we did everything ourselves. You know, shout out to One Drop Scott, man, legendary Barry producer. That's my man. We still getting it in to this day. But One Drop and Mad Maxx was on the tracks. You know, they laid all the tracks down basically. Me and Max wrote all the lyrics, and that was it, man. All the money really went into studio time and marketing, man. That's it. Because we did put a minor promo campaign down, but we just didn't know how to really move it around. Because everywhere we went, they was beating us at the time because we wasn't conscious, we wasn't knowledgeable, you know. So, but it was cool though, man. It was a learning experience. It was a great learning experience, and I wouldn't have it no other way, man. I seen somebody on Amazon. They selling the album for $150, man. Yeah. The album is now pricey because there's not a lot of copies out, and if you find it used on eBay or something, I suggest go buy it now before those CDs. They're rare now, like real rare. Yeah. So I got my copy, so I'm happy to get that. with the Platinum Dragon on the cover, man. Black album cover with the Platinum Dragon, Thug Lords in gold at the bottom, man. That shit was hot. It was real hot. Yeah. We got some new shit though. Be looking for this new movement, man. We putting it down. Me and Max, we still moving. We got a new movement, man, coming called Cream City, man. I changed my name too. I'm going by MH the Don. They call me MH now, you know. So MH the Don is coming, man. We pushing Cream City. We're in the lab. We're working right now, and we about to put it down, man. So y'all be looking for this new music that's coming out. It's gonna be real live. It's gonna be epic. Guarantees you that. It's gonna be epic. Yeah, it's gonna be epic, man. I can't wait to drop. We're looking forward to it. Yeah, it's coming, man. It's coming, baby. It's coming. I was just vibing to something before I called in. Well, I guess a question from the fans. They want to know, why was there such a falling out with the regime around the all-out war times? The regime, man, you know, the regime had issues, man, just like any other crew have issues, man. Right. You know, when you're dealing with a group of individuals, man, when you're dealing with a group of kings, man, all kings is going to have their path or their perspective, and sometimes it just don't work, bro. You know, and that's how it is. And also, you're dealing with young kings, hotheads, are still learning and bumping their head as they go through their journey in life, man. And you know, but it's all love, man. You know, unfortunately, we didn't keep it tight, and that's, you know, and things are the way went down the way it did. But everybody cool right now, though. It's all love. Yeah, everybody cool, man.
Yeah, because I was happy as fuck when this year when Yuck released JJ Based on the Ville Story 3 and Welcome to the Mob.
Yeah.
And I heard your verse on it, I was like, yeah, man, because it's been a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was still locked.
So I was like, yes.
I was in the feds, but see, I've been gone so long, man. That's why I did a nice little stint, man. I had a nice vacation, man. So that's why the fans didn't hear from me for a long time, man, because really, I was up next to bat, man. You know, I had the streets behind me, man. Like, I had Oakland on my shoulders, man. You know what I'm saying? It was my turn. I was ahead of my time too. You know, I was on some real, like, I was kind of like the shit that they're doing today. I was doing that shit like 10, 15 years ago. I mean, I was sipping Sal, Don P, Rose, pushing foreign cars. I was iced out, 100-carat medallions on, big Rolex. I was already doing that shit way back then when I was like 22 years old in like 02, 03, but the feds came and got me, bro. So when the feds took me away, that's why the fans missed me. And they didn't hear no more music because I just got fucking took. So yeah. I was in the joint. I'm walking the yard, man, and I called my father, and my father like, hey, yo, Yuck looking for you, bro. I'm like, all right, well, tell him I love him, bro. I'll be home soon. He like, nah, bro, he needs you. You need to get at him. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to tap in with him. So I tap in with Yuck and holler at him. I'm like, yo, what's up, cuz? What you need, my fam? He like, man, I need you to do a skit. I'm trying to put this regime shit down. I'm like, if you got my support on whatever you're trying to do, tell me what kind of skit you need. He's like, man, you know what? I need a verse. I'm like, oh, you need a verse? I'm like, damn, homie, you know, I'm in prison. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I'm like, what you want me to do? He like, man, just drop some over the phone. I'm like, well, shit, you got to tell me what I'm rapping to. He like, fuck with that Curtis Mayfield joint, that Freddie's Dead. I'm like, all right, I got you, my G. So I go in the lab and I write something to the shit. I called the next day and I laid it down, man. And that was it, man. That was it. And Welcome to the Mob, and it came out. It's out. And I actually just heard it myself.
You had the hardest verse, man. You had the hardest verse. I'm not shit. I'm not saying that because you're online. I'm telling you. And that was behind the prison bars, man. Yeah. They say too. They like that shit. They said, man, when I did it, Yuck was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, it's all good. Yeah,
you know?
Said that way.
Yeah, hey, Maxx 4, man, I'm telling you, man, you ain't heard nothing yet. I got some shit for you, boy. When the world hear this new shit, it's gonna be epic, man. I promise you that, man. I feel good, man. The vibe is good, the energy good. I got a clean slate. I'm healthy. I'm alive. I'm in shape, and I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed, and I got good music for the world, man. I just want to spread this shit and just show love, man. That's it. Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I'm glad you enjoyed that verse though, man. That's what's up, man. That's love, man. That's love.
Yeah, because it reminded me also of a little verse that Don Menace also raising that did it on Yukmouth's UGA too. Because he did it from he did it from prison too, and I guess he got in trouble for it. He got to spend like some time in the stew or something.
You gotta be careful with that shit. Again, they know you're doing some shit. They will lock you up, but I actually got it off. I said, fuck it, I'm about to get it off. So I got it off. It was a good time, and whoever probably was in the towers listening to the shit was like, man, let that man do his thing. You know, I had a lot of love, though, because, you know what I'm saying, I was in prison, and I wasn't on no bullshit. I kept my hands clean, so they you know, they didn't sweat me too hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a smart way to go. Smart way to go.
It's about how you carry yourself, though. You know, carry myself like a gentleman at all times, and you know, I pass by a lot of the bullshit. I get by because the way I conduct my business, the way I carry myself, man. Yeah. But
now you know what I want to think about with you and Mad Maxx. What I think is so dope about you two guys is because you got Northern California and you got Southern California. That's one thing I like, you know what I mean, to have a duo like that, because you hardly don't, you know what I mean? Even though it's all love from L.A. to Bay to L.A., we all fuck with each other. But I think that's dope, man. I think this shit is dope.
But me and Maxx kind of different. Like, when Maxx come to Oakland, Maxx, like, when Maxx come to Oakland, they don't even look at Maxx being from LA. Maxx from Walnut. He's from 100th Ave. He's from the hood. When he come up there, you get dropped off right on the block. It might be 100 gangsters out there. And Maxx, what's up? He's one of them. You know what I'm saying? So, because they used to just seeing the Maxx with me, and Maxx been up there so long, it's like he's from there. He's at home. And the same thing when I come to L.A., because I've been coming to L.A. since I was a kid, man. I got a lot of family out here, so when I come down, it's like, oh, that's LIL'Ke. You know, it's all love, man. It ain't like no Bay in L.A. shit. It's like, oh, we bigger than that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't on no geographical time. Me and Maxx been rocking, man, since we was kids, man. And Yuck came to my mama house, bro. I was young as hell, man. Maxx came to my mom's house when the Loonies was popping. Like, they was riding the 5 on the wave, you know? And Maxx came to Mom's house. He had Maxx in the car, and he had Fats with him. And we ain't looked back since. That's how that shit all started right then. We ain't looked back since, man. Me and Maxx been linked up ever since, man, since that first day. And what's crazy about that shit, man, when I jumped in the car and fucking with them, they didn't even know I rap. So everybody started busting. I'm going to tell you how old school this shit is, man. We was having like a freestyle session to the Junior Mafia beat. The Junior Mafia shit that came on the radio, bro, the Get Money joint. But they don't know I rhyme. So, you know, Yuck get off, Fats get off, Maxx get off, and I picked up the last string. They like, damn, this what? Yuck like, yo, you rap? Like, yeah, I rap, homie. Like, oh, shit. And that's how it all started, bro. We've been mobbing ever since, man. We've been mobbing ever since.
That's how you do it, too. When there's opportunities like that and there's a cipher going in, hey, even if you laugh, pick that shit up because they don't expect it, man. That's what I always tell you young motherfuckers, man.
Yeah. They didn't expect it. But I was always been affiliated with music though because you know, there's a lot of talent in Oakland, man. At the time, you had like Souls of Mischief, Hieroglyphics. You got Tony. You got
There's a lot.
I mean, it was a lot, but I was in all that shit. You know, like the Souls of Mischief. I was Hieroglyphics. I'm heavily affiliated with them too. They started taking me to the studio with them, man. When I was probably like 12, 13 years old, man. I'd be in the lab fucking with them recording and shit. Tony, they raised me. I mean, they're basically like my uncles. So, I mean, I grew up musical, and I'm more like I love hip-hop. Like, I love the backpack hip-hop, but I'm a street dude. So I come with that format, but with a street concept and delivery. I talk about street stories.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And bars. You got some bars and you got some flow.
Yeah, I got some bars and I got flow. I'm a poet, but I'm a street nigga at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole shit right there. That's my style, bro. That's my style, man. Yeah, so I came up with all of them, man. The 9310 Infinity and all that shit, man. All the artists, all dudes was picking me up. They come to my mom's house and get me, man.
Do you ever think that there'll be a chance that everybody in the regime gets together, like get together, one day do a show together? Because, you know, every time I have Yuck on here, I tell them that. Everybody, I stress that shit to everybody. Even everybody who's beefing with each other and shit. Because, dude, like, it's the West Coast Wu-Tang, but on steroids. You know what I mean? Especially with the addition of the newer guys. You know what I'm saying? The Bueno, the Gatlin. You know what I'm saying? A lot of newer guys. And then the OG guys.
To be honest,
it's perfect.
Man, to be honest with you, a lot of the dudes from Regime, like the new crew, I don't even know them, bro. I never met them before. You know what I'm saying? I've never met a lot of the new members, to be honest with you, man, because I haven't been around. But anything's possible, man. I wouldn't put nothing past. You know, anything is possible, my G. Anything can happen, man. You know, if the stars line up right, it's gonna manifest. Straight up. It's gonna manifest, man. I like what they're doing.
I always say Wu-Tang on steroids.
Yep, that's what it was. I thought people. What really tripped me out, see, I didn't even realize how big the regime was, bro, until I went shopping one time. I'm in the Bay Area, bro. I went to this mall. It's in Fremont, bro. It's Fremont, California. And I go to the mall. I'm going there just to buy me some clothes and shit. But I had some regime flyers. You know, at the time, everywhere I go, I leave some flyers. So I go in there to buy some clothes. I put the flyers on the fucking counter, and the dude working the cash register said, "Oh, shit, you from the regime." The man come around the corner. Yeah, you hear me, Matt 4?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I was lost you for a quick sec. Yeah, I hear you.
The man come from behind the counter, bro. I'm in the clothing store shopping, man. The man come from behind the counter, man. I put some regime flyers on the counter. So he said, "You from the regime?" I'm like, "Yeah." The man come around the counter, he grabbed me and started hugging on me, man. The man showed me he got a dragon tattoo on his body, about a foot-long dragon, man. So I love y'all, man. I said, damn, this shit is out of hand, man. Shit out of hand. I flew to Miami. In 2001, I flew to Miami. Shout out to young Jay Hood, man. To my young partner Jay Hood that's rocking with the mob now. He repping Regime. He just got a new album out with Yukmouth. Shout out to Jay Hood. Shout out to Yuck. Shout out to all the family, man. Mad Maxx. You know what I'm saying? All the Regime G's, man. I salute y'all, man. Y'all just grind, man. Keep it lit. But anyway, I go to Miami and I'm out here, man. I see Jay Hood. I meet Jay Hood for the first time. He's like, "Yo, hey, yo, Key." I'm like, "What's up, homie?" I never seen Jay Hood in my life at the time. He like, "Yo, homie, you from the Regime?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Regime." He like, "Hey, man, we fucks with you, my nigga." He like, "Man, Jadakiss looking for you." I'm like, "All right, tell Kiss." So I go link up with Jadakiss them out there in Miami, and I was fucking with the Rough Riders back then too. But the movement was big. I didn't know it had got that far at the time, bro. And it was moving. We was making noise, man. We made a lot of noise back then. It was big, man. It was real big.
Oh, there's a lot of fans all over the world. They got dragon tats all over this. So I've seen porn star bitches with this shit tatted big as fuck near their ass. That dragon tat is everywhere. Me and Maxx had a world tour off that album, bro. Off that fucking Thug Lord Religion, man. We had a world tour off that shit, man. Unfortunately, I was going through some personal issues, man, and I hope Maxx forgive me, man, because I couldn't make the tour, bro, because I was going through too much at the time. Yeah, but it's dope as shit. That's dope as shit, though. Yeah, shout out to Jay Hood, man, because he's been fucking around out over here and shit, so shout out to Jay Hood.
Yeah, shout out, Andy coming hard, man. Jay Hood always been hard. I always liked his style. I always liked his shit since he was real young, man. I liked his energy, man. He's a dope MC and he's a good dude, man. Solid, real solid guy, man. I respect him, man. Shout out to young Jay Hood, man, for sure. Yeah.
Now, one of the things I want to ask you is you don't have to say. I mean, I like to fuck with people sometimes on this show. You know what I mean? But who are some of the rappers? I don't want to say hate because I think hate's a strong word. Who the motherfuckers you don't like? And you wish they fell off the earth that are rappers, man, right now.
Hold on, some rappers right now that I don't really care for the music? Is that what you asking me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm
gonna say Lil Pump. I don't like his shit. He's garbage to me.
I don't listen to Lil Pump, man. I tell you, what I look like riding around listening to Lil Pump, man. I'm a gangster. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Or Lil Van or Lil P. I don't fuck with all these motherfuckers. I thought the little shit was like.
I don't fuck with Lil Xan. You know what I'm saying? At all, man. Lil Xan first of all, Lil Xan dissed Tupac. Lil Xan wants to be a part of the hip hop culture. Lil Xan said he don't like Tupac. He don't relate to Tupac. How can you be from the hip hop culture and you don't have no respect for the people that paved the way for the game to where it's at right now? Tupac is probably the most influential hip-hop artist to ever live. So for him to say some shit like that, he lost me right then. You know what I'm saying? And whoever is in his camp, they should have schooled him on that. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't fuck with Lil Xan. I don't fuck with Lil Pump. To be honest with you, I don't fuck with none of them. I'm going to tell you who I listen to, bro. Out of the new school, I listen to, and really, they're not even new school no more because they've been around for a while, though. But I bump, Drake. I bump Kendrick. I bump J. Cole. I bump lyricists, bro. All that gibberish, mumble rap shit, I don't really fuck with that. That ain't for me. It ain't for me.
What is going through your mind when you're behind walls and you're hearing the music style change?
All I thought about is, man, when they let me out of here, we're gonna take over the game.
Yeah, I like that answer though. Hey, man,
that's it. I called Maxx up. I said, "Hey, homie, you hear what's going on?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "You thinking what I'm thinking?" He said, "Yeah, this shit gonna be easy." Hey. That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
It's like no competition out there, but I don't get it.
I like Meek Mill, too. I like Meek Mill. I fuck with Meek Mill. I fuck with Ross. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the big boss, man. Shout out to the Laid Back Music Camp. I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? They rock with Raphael Sadiq a lot. That's family. Shout out to Raphael. Shout out to EB, Elijah Baker, man. To the fans out there, if y'all ain't familiar with Elijah Baker, a.k.a. EB, the Tony, original member. He got some new shit. He got a new group, Park Avenue. Go fuck with him. He got some heat, man. Yeah, it's family, man. It's all family. The whole Tony camps. But yeah, a lot of the artists, I'm not impressed, man. You know, the production don't be right, the flow don't be on point. It's just like, damn, man. But I like what they doing, man. They got the culture alive, so I gotta respect that. But that don't mean it's for me to ride to. A lot of the music might not be for me anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
they fan base is not targeting me. Yeah.
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 I mean,
but I like what they.
I just can't fuck with it because I don't know, because that's skin tight jean wearing music. I don't wear skin tight jeans.
Yeah. No, I can't wear skin tight, man, but I wear them. I wear them fitted. Everything is fitted. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not wearing a woman's jeans. Nah, I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't into that
how do you like the way the music is sold now?
I like the way it's sold. I like the game all overall. I like it, period, man. I mean, everything in life evolves, man, of course. So I'm always in the evolution. And I'm a chameleon myself. I change with the time. You know, I'm still the same guy. I don't change up on people, but I change my format as far as survival and my hustle and my grind. So
right.
I respect that, you know what I'm saying, because life is constantly changing. You can't stay stuck, man. If not, you're going to get left behind. So you got to stay evolving, man. So what the game is doing, you know, I like it, man, because everything's going tech now. So that's what's up. And I also got a nice tech company I'm working on too. So we got some surprises coming up real soon. I like what's going on with the game. I love it. It's a lot of money involved. The money is there. You just got to apply yourself to get it, man. That's all. But if you're still stuck in the old way, you're going to be complaining. But if you look at the game and really understand what's going on, you can find your lane, and you're going to eat good.
That's facts. I mean,
yeah.
You're right. You got to adjust with shit, because shit's always going to convincingly. But you're saying, like, who knows what the fuck's going to come out the streaming? So, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
there's always some other way to do music now. So
yeah, but at least
you definitely got to adapt.
You know, at least think though, man. Artists is getting paid. You got to think back in the day, man. With a hit record, you might get 10,000 a show. Right now, you're getting 100,000. I mean, shit, man. Why complain? Make a hit.
That's one thing that upsets me, though, about this shit. Is today, these little young punks are benefiting the fruits of the labor of the ones that put it down before them. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of rappers back then got fucked. You know what I mean? The cabinet numbers of fucked up contracts and fucked up distribution deals and all that shit, man.
I ain't mad at them for getting approved, man, for. What I'm mad about is if they don't pay no homage, man. You got to give respect, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? See, I was raised by OGs, man, and I come up in the era, man, if you didn't have respect, you got discipline. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have respect, man. So when you're just young and you wild and you like, man, fuck them old motherfuckers, that ain't how it go, man. You show respect, carry yourself like a gentleman, and stay moving, man. Have class. Always move with class. You know, so, but when they just be ignorant and don't show no respect, I can't respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because I still respect all the G's that I grew up to. So why would, it should be the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
It should be the same way. Yeah, man. For real. Yeah.
Well, I want to say, man, thank you, for making the time. Fuck with me on the show, man. I appreciate this shit. 100. Whenever you got, like I said, you got anything going, if you got a commercial, you dropping a book, being in a movie, you let us know, man. That way we can start, putting it out there also on your radio show. Anything, man. I got you. This is one of your homes, man. This is your home. The door's always open.
I'm fooling with you. We're working with all that. We got ready. I'm working on a movie right now. I got a lot of things I've been working on, man. I try to spend my time wisely. Every minute counts. So I've been working on a lot of stuff, and I got some goodies coming out for the world soon, man. The music coming back. I got planning to get into movies. Like I said, I'm trying to fine tune the script I wrote up right now, and so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do all that, man. We're gonna do all that, and I most definitely will be locked in with you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You got me. You know how to catch me. You got the direct line, man. You can get at me when you're ready, baby. It's all good.
Yeah, likewise. So like I said, man, when you got the new song ready, you let me know. We drop that shit on Die4 Radio right away.
I got something. Matter of fact, I got something for you that you can rock on the show. I got something for you to rock on the show right now, brother, on the real, and it's nice too. I think the fans will really appreciate it. I need to get it to you, man. I don't know what time when you end the show, but I would like for you to play it, man. If you could play it before the show is over, man. It's a nice track, man. It just hit me that I had it, and it's ready too. It's mixed and mastered tune. It's ready to go, and you might as well start pushing.
Man, we can try that shit right now. I got about a little bit over 40 minutes just to go. So
yeah, I got it to you.
Just email it to me. After we're done, I'll inbox you my email. Send that fucker in, and I'll get that fucker playing before the show ends.
Send me the email address right now. I'm gonna get it to you immediately. As soon as I get off the line, I'm gonna send you the track, man. Because I want you to play. It's a nice hip hop joint too. It's a nice hip hop joint. I think the fans will really appreciate it, man.
Okay, send it to MADDPHOUR at DIE number 4 PRODUCTION.com. Mad4 at Die4Productions.com. But you got to put the number 4 in there. Mad4 at Die4Productions.com.
Mad4. Let me see. Mad4. PHOUR. I got Mad4. And what else was it, man?
At Die4Productions.com.
Okay, at Die4Productions.com. I got you. I'm going to send it over right now, brother. Okay, Mad4 at Die4Productions.com. I got you. It's all love, G. It's all love. It's a track I got.
You want to...
It's called Hip Hop Junkies, man. It's featuring Drum and Kids from the Stick Up Kids. They all Cream City too. Shout out to the SUK, man. And shout out to Yogi Calhoun too, man. My young G, man.
Yeah.
Young Yogi, man, repping Regime, man, for sure. Yogi, that's my little cousin, man. He come up under me, man. I'm glad to see him moving, man. Yes, I love his thing, man. Little cuz, keep doing your thing. Yeah. Young Yo, I respect it, man. Stay on it. Yeah, so I'm gonna send that over to you.
You wanna let these listeners know where they can follow you on social media and shit, because sometimes motherfuckers are forgetful and lazy.
They can follow me, man, on Instagram at MH the Don. MHTHADON. MH the Don. At MH the Don on all social media outlets, man. I'm here, man. I only been home for about a month, man. I'm fresh out the feds. I've been gone. I got new music coming. Y'all tap in. Holler at a real one, man. West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Town business. We back. You know what time it is. Shout out to Die4 Radio, man. Mad4, I love you, G.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can I get a Die4 Radio drop from you? That way because I always do this, Gotta have a drop from all the artists that have been on the show.
When you want to do it, man? You want to do it right now live?
We could just do it right now over the phone. You can do it over the phone right now. It's cool.
Okay, I'm about to shoot it out right now, man. Yo, you tapped into Die4 Radio with Mad 4, man, the hottest DJ on the West Coast, man. Holla at your boy. It's LIL'Ke, a.k.a. M.H. the Don, represent Cream City. You know what time it is. Stand up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You send the track right now, right? Let me check my email.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it. I haven't sent it yet. I'm a log off, man. I'm gonna get it to you right now, Mad 4, man. I thank you for all the love,
that's cool.
Man.
That's cool. I got you.
Do it, and we'll do it again soon, my brother. It's all love, bro.
Yes, sir. Yeah, because I also do I do a thing, every month. Well, I haven't done it since I came back on the air, but I do a show every month for the regime, and all we do is play music from everybody. You know what I'm saying? From the camp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We do a whole show based on that. So, I like to have the regime members, chime in once in a while. So I'm definitely gonna be in touch with you for that.
We're going to do it again whenever you're ready, man. A shout out to the whole regime, man. No school, old school, whatever it is, man. You represent the dragon. I fucks with you, man. Salute, man. Regime life, man. I'm at you, man. Before I'm gone,
well, hey, man. Hey, thank you once again, man. Stay blessed, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Well, glad to be back home, Welcome back home, you know what I'm saying? Stay home, man. No more vacations, man. No more vacations.
No, if it ain't the tropics, we ain't going, man. It's all good. I'm at you, man. I'm going to get the track to you right now, G. One love, man.
All right, there, for sure.
Okay. Much love, y'all. One.
Peace.
All right.
There it is, folks. LIL'Ke, Cream City, the regime mob. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We're going to blaze here a premiere in a little while. Hey, man, it's a lovely thing. It's lovely as fuck. I want to shout out my dude Michael Shepley. He's always tuning in. You know what I mean? He's always tuned in. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit, man. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. And all you motherfuckers calling on the switchboard. And this sounds so corny. I don't mind talking to you motherfuckers on phone, but you gotta never press 1. Press 1, I can't get to you. I'm guessing you just want to listen to it on your phone, which is cool. But hey, man. Tap in, man. Quit being a bitch. Quit hiding, man. Quit hiding. Stop it. Cut it out. Yeah, man, motherfuckers. Yeah, let's get into some tracks now while we wait for this premiere track to come on. You know what I mean? Hey, man, I'm excited. You should be excited. If you ain't, fuck you. Go kill yourself. Go slap your mama or let your mama slap you. Just fuck yourself. You ain't with this shit. Let's get into this. Welcome to the mob. I'm speaking about this shit. It's Die4 Radio. Yukmouth, welcome to the mob. Actually, it's the regime. Welcome to the mob. Die4 Radio. Let's do this.